Dylan was there last year.
Yeah.
What are your first impressions of? I know he wasn't with you in spring, but your first impressions of him.
I think he's a very humble kid. I've been fortunate enough to be able to sit down and talk to him a couple times, and to hear about his journey and to hear about him coming to Kansas State, being from Colorado a year ago. But a very humble kid that knows that he has a lot of work to do, and that he doesn't know everything, and that he's willing to learn and be open to getting coached by his fellow peers and stuff.
And then just your thoughts on just all the new teams coming in, Colorado being one of them. Is it exciting for you to see all these new teams?
Yes, it's very exciting. I've said it a couple times today that I almost feel like I'm back in my freshman year. I had in my freshman year, I hadn't been to Texas Tech, I hadn't been to Texas and whatnot, but it almost feels like it's my freshman year again, being able to go to Colorado, BYU, and Houston and whatnot. So I'm looking forward to it.
For Colorado fans, this is one game they're looking forward to because there was that rivalry with K-State.
Yeah.
Do you know much about it? Obviously you never have been in it, but
Right.
Do you know much about it?
I don't know much about it. I've heard about it. My aunt and my grandma graduated from Kansas State. My grandma, maybe in the years that Kansas State wasn't as good, so I hadn't probably heard about that rivalry. But definitely from my aunt, yeah. And I'm looking forward to playing there in October.
And then my last question for you, are you looking forward to going to Boulder and playing in Folsom Field?
Yes, I am. Yeah, hopefully the weather is nice and whatnot. If it's not, then we're still going to show up. So I'm looking forward to it.
All right, Mason. I think one of only two punters here at Media Days. The other one is Mark Bass in Colorado, and you know him. So talk about your relationship with Mark.
Mark and I were in the same program in Pro Kick Australia pretty early, so we spent a good 6 months trying to learn how to kick an American pigskin together, and the rest is history. We're over here now at a Media Day in Las Vegas.
I know you're not here. You're disappointed because you're here today and Mark's here tomorrow.
Great guy.
Have you seen him in the U.S. since you guys have both been here?
I have not. So my coaches were at Louisville, and he was at Louisville, so they all know him. They all love him.
He's the one that taught me
we haven't
to go to
crossed paths
Wendy's
yet,
and
which
order
is
fries
how it
and
works.
frosting
So
and
how
dip
mad
the
are you? You
fries
don't get
in
to
the
see him.
frosting.
I know it sucks. I know.
That's a
Well,
great
I
treat.
found out, and then I
That
saw the photo, and I was like, yeah, I could see him, and then saw Wednesday.
Smart guy, obviously.
Colorado's had some other Australian, like James Stefano.
Yes.
Josh Watts.
Yeah,
Josh Watts, yeah, he was a little bit ago. Yeah, so I met him a few times.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what is it about that program up there in Pro Kick? Can you just talk about what that does for you guys to
Gary
help you get you
Patterson.
ready for
They're
this?
gonna get defense.
So I think
They're gonna
the
get-
natural
they're gonna
ability
get
to kick a
defense out of
football
Gary Patterson.
is the same, and
His
it's
teams are
very
always
similar.
fast and athletic.
But they kind of hone in the
They
differences.
really
I
good
think your
number.
guys'
They
ball's a
had,
little more pointy and a little more
Andy
room for error.
Dalton,
So
terrific quarterback.
honing in on that technique, and
lost touch with
Nathan
TCU
Chapman
through the
played in
last
the
few years,
NFL, and
although
he was over here, and
obviously 2
John
years ago
Smith
they
kicked
went
at
to the
the
championship. That
lines,
was
and then Tim
a chance
Gleason
to
played at
get a good
Rutgers.
look
So
at him again.
we're in hands of people that
Coach
have been there and
Dykes is a
done
great
that, and
football
kind of
coach,
just
and
trust them,
he's done
and
an
that's it.
excellent job there.
Luke, you guys were a newcomer to this conference last year. Several newcomers this year, including Colorado. You got to go to their place. What are your thoughts on just the newness of everything and some of the new opponents you get to play this year, including Colorado?
Yeah, it's exciting. Being the new conference last year, going to all those new teams, and with the 4 new schools, including Colorado, very exciting going over there. Being different schemes, different players. Honestly, just them being like into the conference where it's a very competitive conference. Anyone can win every given week.
Have you ever been to Boulder?
I have not, but I have been. Other than right now, I've been to Wyoming, so I kind of felt the altitude too. So it'll be exciting.
You looking forward to that game? The whole Deion Sanders hype, and Shedeur Sanders, Travis, like some big names in college football.
Yeah, it's exciting having them being going to Colorado, and it's just going to be an exciting game.